It's not just another day in your life. Things are changing for the better. At Comcast, we see those changes, and we're thinking about how we use technology today to live, work, learn, and play. And we're building for the future now, so we're better prepared for the wants and needs of tomorrow. That's why Comcast is rolling out multi-gig internet speeds to more than 50 million homes and businesses before the end of 2025, making our already industry-leading network even faster, smarter, greener, and more reliable. Over the decades, Comcast has been your partner, working hard to serve your community, and will continue to be your partner. We're expanding our gigabits so you can enjoy the tiny bits that matter most.
It's time to knock some things off your bucket list. First up, travel the world. If you've always wanted to visit Hong Kong or vacation in the Swiss Alps and wondered what it was like, well, Jeanette, Evette, and Tina got the scoop for you. These JET Setting Divas are always at some fun and exotic place experiencing the best of what life has to offer. And each week, they'll tell you all about it. These ladies are always high-flying loads of fun.
Hey, I'm Jeanette.
And I'm Evette.
And I'm Tina, and we are the JET Setting Divas. Hey, ladies, what's going on in the world of travel? Oh, my gosh.
So much.
So much. I mean, travel is the news, ain't it?
It is. It really is.
Travel is the news. And look like y'all looking so pretty. Y'all got y'all T-shirts on. Where were we last? Woo! Show everybody. We went to Winter Park. Yes. Colorado. Yes. So, but it wasn't without incident. I got to tell you, huh?
It was not. We almost were a part of the news. That's what we almost were. I got up that morning to try to get on my laptop. I wanted to do a little work before we left, and I had the blue screen.
Shoot, Evette had an adventure trying to just get there, huh, girl?
Never in my life. We had a flight that was leaving at 5:45. My alarm at 2 a.m. in the morning, and for some reason I turned it off and went back.
Girl, we don't do that, but she made it. She beat me almost.
So she was lucky, and this is a travel hack. She was lucky. I was looking for her, and I was in the line. And honestly, it wasn't right, but she did breaking the line and came around the side.
Girl, look, gotta do what you gotta do.
Got there right on time.
At that time of morning, keep in mind, pre-check is not open.
No, it's
pre-check's not open.
Remember that.
It was 4 something in the morning, like 4:30, 4:45, and pre-check is not open. And
I think it opens at 5.
Yep. That's something. So you were able to drive, and you live at least 30 miles from the airport.
I woke up at 4 a.m. At 4:45, I was at the gate.
Yes, 4 a.m. and 4:45 at the gate.
So crazy is she walked in like she wasn't even late. She just walked in like everything was fine. And I'm like, Evette, get up here.
But she didn't even know what was going on in the whole world of travel. That was when they had a major cyber attack. Yeah. And literally some of the airlines were inoperable. They couldn't even operate but we were able, and people always talk about our Spirit and Frontier, but I'm gonna tell you, Spirit and Frontier was running. Delta, American, and a lot of them was.
No, we didn't even know what was going on.
No. Yes,
Colorado.
Exactly. I mean, we get there.
The blue screen was there for everybody but Frontier.
Yes, and the crazy and the funny part about it is that not even that, just even rental car, hotels, everything that we had selected for our trip to Winter Park. We went to a jazz festival, kind of aligned. We were able to get on our flight at 5 a.m. We were able to get our rental car at 7. We were able to get to our Airbnb early. Hey, we didn't have any problems at all.
Whatsoever.
And what a wonderful trip it was. We went out to Denver. From Denver, we drove up in our really nice Wagoneer all the way up to Winter Park, which is about an hour and a half drive. Mm-hmm. And we were able to just enjoy the mountains and the nice cool breezes, and it was just a little bit of everything. Y'all let y'all talk about it a little bit.
So much better from Texas because, of course,
yes,
it was 100 degrees, and we were able to go. What was it? Maybe in the 60s.
It got
Yeah,
down to the
it
40s in
flew.
the in
Yeah,
night, as in
yeah.
the 40s at night,
Yeah.
because that was perfect though. Hot tub and it all.
What I want to tell our listeners is that when you're traveling from Denver to up into the mountains or down into the mountains, however you want to call it, it's a very scary trek. I
But
got
I'm a pro. I was
I
a
was
pro. I
I
had
was
to.
I'm the co-pilot. Tina is our pilot when we're driving, and she handled the mountains, but
Oh
I
yeah,
was
but I lived there
scared.
for 20 years, so I knew and had gone to this Winter Park Jazz Festival, which was
Yeah.
an awesome festival. I've drove that road many times. To even taking they have a train that goes there, but
Mhm.
we drove down. So it's literally you're driving up to the mountains, but you drive down into Winter Park because it's actually a ski resort. But it was wonderful. I mean, we got to see 2 days of concerts.
Mhm.
We went from every extreme of weather. We went from the hot, hot to the cold, cold to the rain, rain to the to the cloudy skies to the cold nights. We experienced everything. And I gotta say, living in Denver, the motto was always, if you don't like the weather, don't worry, it'll change.
Yeah.
So yeah. So who did we see at this concert? Oh my gosh, it
Well,
was
we saw Stokely out of Minneapolis,
yes, we
out of
sure
College
did.
Grove. Yeah.
Yes, we saw Stokely. I mean, we saw Eric Darius. We
Yeah.
saw
Like
Anthony
Anthony
Hamilton.
Hamilton,
We saw Layla
Layla
Hathaway,
Boney
Hathaway,
James.
Boney.
Boney Jane, Pieces of a Dream. They
Yeah.
got such. I mean, a lot of local people from Denver came down. Lots of parties. I mean, it's a
Yeah.
great event to go to. I
Yeah.
mean, lots of culture, lots of people there. I mean, it's the big event of the summer for Colorado, I gotta say,
Um,
and. And we had a great time. And you know me, I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Had to go to that casino. We went on.
But Tina, let's tell the listeners about who we saw before we went before we went to the
Who did
casino.
we see?
Oh, we actually saw a bear, a black bear.
Oh, oh, at the Airbnb. Oh,
We
it was
saw a
an
black
adventure.
bear walking down the
who
street.
is that? Who is she talking about?
Yes, me too. Like, who did we see?
We saw a bear, and I've never seen a bear
Oh
walking down the
gosh,
street like that.
that
And
was
we almost
crazy.
just walked right into him. And Tina said, "Well, let me just look outside and make sure that bear didn't come back from yesterday."
And yeah, the
Oh,
bear had come the day
there it is.
before.
Came and tore the trash up the night before.
Ah,
Yes.
Oh, we didn't see the bear. I never saw the bear.
I
Yeah.
saw the bear.
The bear was out there. So Tina was about to leave and go.
Uh-huh.
So she said, look out the window and make sure that bear. And lo and behold,
I was
The
screaming.
bear was
and the
there.
bear is there.
It's the same trash can. So I guess this is this thing every night. This bear, because in Colorado, when you put your trash out, they got all these latches and locks, and you lock your trash down because they will tumble, rumble, throw it, and everything. So the bear had come that night before, like Evette said, and trash was everywhere. But the
Yeah.
neighbors and everyone picked the trash up. They locked the trash cans again, and that same bear came the next night, and they come about like midnight to 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. And we were getting ready to leave. I said, and I don't know what clicked in my head that says,
Ooh.
I'm going to look out the window just to make sure, because I did not want to come face to face with a bear, because the driveway was short.
Ugh.
The distance from the door to the trash can was like literally right there. And that bear was in that trash can, sniffing around, trying to find some more goodies.
And then she wanted me to go outside and go somewhere with her after we saw. Oh, come look at the bear. Let's go. I said, I don't want to go outside.
She was scared. And Yvette was sleeping. Yvette was rolling over, and
I don't see the bear at all.
I was screaming. I'm like, where is that bear? And I said, come on, we can make a run for it. So we made a run for it, and we came back. But you know what? I was literally scared.
I was scared.
But the neighbors kept telling us how, oh, they're friendly bears. They not of our culture, but they were friendly bears. I'm like, yeah, whatever.
So Tina, you were telling us about we stopped at the casino.
Yes, because I mean, we had the best of both worlds. We had the mountains,
Yeah.
and then in the middle of the mountains, there is a casino, and it's a Caesar's Palace, Caesar owned casino there. And I have to go because I'm a rewards member, and I definitely need to keep my status up. And by
Okay.
going to different casinos, that helps build my status. So I beg the ladies, please, please, please let me go to Black Hawk Central City,
Uh,
and just like Vegas, you go, you play a few games, you do good, you do bad, you got in the car and shoot. We were ready to, we were in and out in about maybe an hour and a half,
yeah,
maybe.
yeah, we were doing pretty good. Yeah.
It was only about 30 miles from Winter Park that we drove to get to the casino. So that worked out pretty good for me. So yeah, but that was good. But I was definitely feeling like this was a quick but a great
It
time that we
was.
had for 4 days. We slept on Friday, got back on.
You're going above sea level.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So,
And
and I've gone to Colorado many, many times into the mountains, but this time was a little different
mm-hmm.
for me. I experienced fatigue,
Yeah.
a lot of
So
fatigue,
fatigue. Yeah.
and hard to breathe.
Yeah.
So you got
Yeah.
to keep that in mind if you're not used to that
Yeah.
environment.
Yeah.
I would definitely.
Yeah. And you know what? And it's something to think about because we in Texas are like right at sea level. And when you're going 10,000 feet above sea level, you don't, you get on a plane, we go 30,000 feet sometime. But when we land, in a
Mhm.
pretty decent, atmospheric pressure. But when you get to Colorado, we drove. So when you were gradually going up 5,000 feet, I mean, people were in the car, they were lightheaded, sleeping. You got to drink a lot of water. You
Mhm.
need Rolaids. It's like an antacid, helps to help with the equilibrium part of it. That's what I'm told, and I have experienced it before. So I neglected. I think we neglected to take advantage of the opportunity that should have been something that we talked about making sure everyone stayed hydrated and definitely drinking up there and the walk. I mean, you can walk 10 feet
Yeah,
and it's
yeah,
different than the
Yeah.
10 feet that you walk,
Yeah.
the 10 steps that you walk,
Yeah.
at sea level. I mean,
yeah.
because we were getting tired just walking to
And,
the mailbox.
and I was even nauseated too. And last time we were there, I actually threw up. So I mean, yeah, you could
Yeah,
definitely get sick if you don't
yeah,
watch
I've
yourself.
never gotten sick, and I've
yeah.
been
Yeah.
there. I don't know.
Several times because I lived there and Vet used to come visit.
Was the
Yeah.
Eh,
first time ever.
Yeah. Yes, and it's interesting that the altitude is because we used to this old polluted air with all of this stuff in it, but that light, crisp, clean air, it does something to your mind, body, and spirit. Does it sure make you feel like you in Never Land?
I'll tell you what I enjoyed there. That clean, crisp water.
That water you can
Right
drink
out the
out the
water.
faucet.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, it's really
You could
nice.
drink it out the faucet.
Yep.
But I mean, it was just wonderful. But I mean, while we were there, so much news happened about
World of travel.
travel. Oh my gosh. We even heard about, in Nepal, there was a plane that was carrying all their technical people
Mhm.
that was literally just going like over the water and it crashed.
Wow.
And you never know. And you're thinking, we put our faith in these planes
Mhm.
and these people probably think, oh, we're going to take it over there. We're going to fix the plane and bring it back. And they're gone. And then we saw Delta Airlines, one of the main hubs for Minneapolis and all of these big places. Delta is based out, I think, out of Atlanta.
Yeah.
They could not get their stuff together. I mean, they did not plan. Me and Jeanette both in IT. That crisis, that disaster recovery was not a good plan for
No,
them.
not at all. You get to the airport and you see a blue screen. That's a problem.
Yes,
That is a problem.
and the airlines need this to get the people with the baggage and the people with the plane, and that's making all the people. It makes everything connect. And what I heard was they did not upgrade that system to an efficient system. Their
Mhm.
system was not, I guess their operating system was not
Out
upgraded.
of date.
It was out of date.
Well, what they did was they put in a patch or something
A
set
patch.
Friday night or Thursday night rather, and then it caused it. I even like I said, it even affected any Microsoft system.
Hmm.
It affected my system, so I had to go in and do the fix for it. So it was
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
yeah.
So, we don't think about it. So, they got cloud-based systems and then they have a lot of these operating systems that are kind of hardwired in.
Mhm.
And when you put your airplane, just imagine if that
Mhm.
technology in that airplane ran on the same
Mhm.
operating systems that we
Wow.
use for our computers.
Mhm.
Boeing and all these, they have a lot
Wow.
more
Yeah.
sophistication, but a lot of those little components are used to help
Yeah.
things connect and talk to each other.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
definitely was
Mm.
concerned that an airline could just get debilitated
Yeah.
just by one little cyber attack. So
Mm.
and that wasn't even the crust of it. We fly Southwest. Yvette does talk about I think
Yes.
I love
Oh,
being able to.
yes, yeah, they are going to be assigning seats now. You used
Yeah.
to be able to just go through your category. You had a category ATS, 1, 2, or 3, or whatever it is. But now they are going to be assigning seats. I'm concerned that they're going to start charging you for luggage in a minute.
Yeah, yes.
They
Because
might.
you think about it, they're the only ones that don't charge. You can bring two big 50-pound bags
Mhm.
still, where everybody else is charging you for a carry-on. They don't charge for a carry-on. They don't charge for those big old bags. Your ticketing, I mean, the prices were a little bit more, but
Yeah.
that was okay. But don't charge me
Do you
for.
all think this is a ploy to get people to pay for seats?
I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah, to
They
make more money.
their second quarter earnings said that they made millions, billions, or whatever.
Wow.
But I think they know they can make more if they can, one, because all you got to do is be the first person to call in to get your check in your bags, and you can be at the front of the line for the most part.
Yeah.
Those services. They finna charge for the seat. You can find whatever seat. They're gonna charge for the seats. They're gonna charge for the bags. I can see it coming. I don't know about y'all.
I
Yeah.
know I don't want to pay.
It's
I'll
coming.
tell you that much.
I don't know. And I mean, it's very convenient when, like, when I moved my daughter from Texas to Los Angeles for college, she had two big bags. I had two. I mean, we had 50 pounds. We were right at the limit. We were bringing comforters. We brought clothes. We brought everything in 4 bags because we traveled, and it was awesome. So when think about these parents that's taking kids to college right now, they better take advantage because next year that ain't gonna happen.
Right.
Yeah,
A
I
lot
mean,
of
but it's
changes in the world of travel.
a lot of changes, and one thing I also found when I was out traveling, a lot of people who were affected by Beryl, the storm in Houston, they got on planes and they left. When we were in New Orleans, they were in New
Okay.
Orleans. They got on the plane. They got up out of there. They went to
Ah,
Vegas. They were in Vegas. They were like, because one thing about being a traveler is, hey, you can find a room, get a plane ticket. They get on the plane. People get out of here.
Hey, you see a storm coming, the best thing for you to do is go and look for a cheap flight.
A cheap flight.
Hey, you can
Lord.
go anywhere. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Yeah, I'm telling you. And I tell you, you got to take advantage. I mean, we talk about it all the time of whatever points, rewards, programs you're a part of. I literally look every day. I don't know about y'all, but I look every day. I'm always looking for a deal. If it's something for free and I can find a ticket for cheap, I'm gone.
Well, I can tell you, definitely going to the airport is still the biggest hack. We just had a
Yes,
round trip ticket for $80 to Vegas,
yes,
so
yeah.
it's definitely a hack.
Especially if it's convenient enough for you
Yeah,
and you don't mind, you got to taper down your expectations. But after
yeah.
Delta's little debacle,
Oh,
all
wow.
them people was like, I fly Delta, I fly Delta. I fly Spirit, I fly Frontier, and they get you
We
there.
get
Now
you
we may
there.
have to have a delay for about 5-6 hours on our way back, but I
Yeah.
don't know what will happen with that. But because they do have a process that they just don't veer away from. They got to wait for a plane, the exact
Yeah.
plane that we got to get on to
Mhm.
come before we can go. So, and if that
But we
something
made it.
happens, we
Yep,
made it.
we made it.
3 a.m.
No problem.
Yes, but hey, we travel. We just lower them expectations. Go get us a couple of cocktails, and we
Keep it
ready to
moving.
keep it
And I
moving.
do it for quick trips. Like if you just plan
Yeah.
an hour and a half, 2 hours,
Yeah.
maybe 3 hours, that's fine. But if you're going on a long
The
haul,
tri- No, no, yeah, not a long haul. But we've done it for. It's not a long haul for us, but to go to like Mexico, we will take a
no,
Spirit to Mexico.
Absolutely.
But
That's a short
if it
flight
was
for
like
us.
a 5 hour flight, I
Yeah.
don't know.
no,
Yeah.
two
No,
and
I
a
don't think
half
so.
hours to Mexico for me.
Yeah.
Put
So
an
that
X
was good.
in other
Well,
words.
ladies, this travel world has gotten crazy, but
It's the news.
still moving. We're still moving.
Yeah, we're still moving, and hey, I'm gonna keep it moving until I can't.
Yeah, me too. Well, ladies, I'm Jeanette.
And I'm Evette.
And I'm Tina, and we are the Jet Setting Divas.
Tune in next Thursday when the Jet Setting Divas will tell you about another fun destination spot that you'll want to visit. For more on their excursions, log on to ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com.
In this job, I challenge myself and grow.
At Lutheran Social Service of Minnesota, Kelly makes a difference.
We see people, not disabilities. I'm here for them.
Lutheran Social Service is now hiring direct support professionals to work in our homes and empower people in our community. The work is rewarding, and so are the benefits. Full-time direct support professionals receive medical, dental, and vision plans, matched retirement savings, paid time off, and more.
LSS is a great organization. They recognize my talents and my desire to grow.
Kelly has advanced to a job as a training specialist, working with new employees to prepare them to support people with disabilities.
We're neighbors helping neighbors. So do work that matters. Grow with us.
Find your meaningful career at Lutheran Social Service, named a top workplace by employees. Learn more at lssmn.org/immediate openings. Ask about the hiring bonus. You might be eligible for up to $2,000.
You know Shaletta makes you laugh, but did you know Shaletta Brundage can also make you think and boost your business? Media personality, activist, and comedian Shaletta Brundage founded Shaletta Makes Me Laugh to celebrate and share the best of Black culture. It's a podcasting platform. You can download 10 weekly podcasts hosted by African American subject experts at ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com or wherever you find your favorite podcasts. ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com is also a production house, creating broadcast quality commercial content. And Shaletta and her team of storytellers create powerful promotional campaigns to get businesses the brand awareness they're looking for. Some of Minnesota's top businesses trust Shaletta, and you can too. Get out the word about your events and products and get in front of communities of color with ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com. She's got the power to help your business. Are you a woman known as a good listener? Do you have skills in de-escalating situations? Are you what they call a people person? Then the Minneapolis Police Department would like to meet you. Now in a rebuilding phase, the Minneapolis Police Department is recruiting more women to wear the badge. The department offers career options for women with a high school diploma or GED. There are also opportunities for women with 2- and 4-year degrees who are ready to apply their skills in new ways. Police work makes a great second career for social workers, teachers, nurses. Women in their 30s and 40s are welcome to apply. There's no age cap. You'll be paid while you train and mentored by veteran women officers invested in your success. Minneapolis also welcomes current police officers to join the state's largest department. Make a difference on the streets, working in your community, in a career with competitive salaries and generous benefits. Go to minneapolismn.gov and search police jobs to find out more.
If you live in an older home, it may contain lead-based paint on walls, woodwork, and windows. Even more bad news, lead exposure can be dangerous to young children and impact their brain development. And now, the good news. Hennepin County will fix lead hazards in your home at no cost to you.
We were worried because of the paint in the windows in the bedroom. They were peeling and chipping, and we know that when paint peels and chips and it looks a certain way, that's possibly lead. We were worried for our children more so than anything.
Eligible homes can qualify for up to $15,000 in upgrades. You may even qualify for new energy-efficient windows. Don't worry, Hennepin County has a trusted list of pre-approved contractors. You won't even have to find companies with correct licenses or certifications.
I've just done a test and it's positive. So we know that this is lead-based paint, and then we know it's a hazard because it's creating dust every time this window moves and opens. And if you look in here, that's just full of lead paint chips.
You won't have to stay with your cousin while you're getting the lead out. Hennepin County even pays for you and your family to stay in a hotel while the work is underway. The last good news is how easy it is to apply. Just go to hennepin.us/lead control to get started.
I'm really happy with the program. We can go to bed knowing that our children are safe.
That's hennepin.us/lead control. Tell your friends about it.